Helen on the right was video from our last session. The one on the left was the session before that. Now the one on the right is one of the drills that we did early on in the session where we're just taking it halfway back, isolating the hands. The swing on the left was a full swing, and I want to let that play. You have a tendency to overswing a little bit, but not too bad. I want to focus mostly on what you do with your wrist and your elbows and your arms as you come through impact. You tend to hold on, and when your right hand gets even with your shoulders, you have a fairly extensive bend in the right arm. You can also see the left hand above the right hand, so you haven't really crossed your wrist. On this drill swing, I wanted to try to reinforce a different kind of movement in your hands and wrist. And so I wanted you just to take it halfway back. We weren't trying to incorporate the body. We were just isolating the hands. You have a really good wrist angle here. I really like this a lot, in that your left arm is very straight and you've really hinged those wrists quite a bit. You got a nice load of power right there. So that was very good. And then as you come through, very good extension with both arms right there. And you maintain that extension, and you let, when your right hand becomes level with the shoulder here, you are in a different position. You have let your wrist cross. Your left hand is underneath the right hand, and that's a much better position. We're hitting a lot of solid shots. We're all hitting the sweet spot very consistently. Some are going here, some are here, some are here. There's a little variation of the direction they start on. So that means there's a variation of this club arriving either square or open in varying degrees. So there's some chaos occurring with the delivery of the face being square. There's multiple things that will help this club return square. A lot of it is what we do here in our hands, in that as this left hand turns over, that club gets turned over as well. And so if we come through like this with no turnover, that club is going to remain open too much. And if we flip it over, that left hand, then it helps square that up. So we're going to work on that left hand action just a little bit. Going to get a good grip. And right now I'm not going to worry too much about the sound, the swish. I want you to just kind of watch your left hand. Right now, back of my hand's pointing that way. Now it's pointing back there. So, and that occurred in a very short span here. Another way to look at it, butt into the handle is pointing right there at that green flag. Now the tip is pointing right at that green flag. Butt into the handle, tip. It's going to be like that. Like that. Right now the butt into the handle is pointing right there. You're going to, how quickly can we get that tip to point to that flag? Good. All right. Yeah, just like that. So both elbows are folded, they're level, they're even with each other, both arms are folded. Do that again. Swing to that pose. Good. Hold it right there. Good. Hold it to that finish. Good. Good.